And here we go. Just gonna make sure that locks in nice and tight. And we just move it out a little bit further so that we're not trying to cut into the vise. And then just right at the top, right where you see the top there, just, and there you go, it's off. Now, you still have the stump. It's still in there. What is your only hammer? That's gonna be a problem, so make sure you have a second hammer before you start, because you're probably gonna need that. Anyways, just give it a whack. Now we're not gonna pretend that that was easy, but as you can see, it's been coming out. And just a couple more taps with the thing, and there you go. All that stuff's, the old hammer top is now out. Just make sure that the whole area is clear. So that's what? 3 nails, a screw, and the old wedge that would have probably come from the actual manufacturer of the original hammer. So there you go. And again, we're just going to be cleaning all this off, clear off the rust, shine it up, make it look pretty. The reason we're putting that down and we've got this is because the only way to really get rust and patina off of metal is to give it a good dose of WD-40 and some 80 grit sandpaper. That's it. Nothing fancy, nothing magical, just sandpaper and elbow grease. And continue spraying on as you need. And you can see, wipe it down, it's already starting to come clean, see? Now, I'm not saying you have to use sandpaper. You can always use a wire brush, or if you really want to, use a drill attachment with a wire brush on it, a brass brush or a steel brush. But just be careful with if you're doing it with a power tool, because you could stay in one spot too long and or pit it or do something that you don't want to do. So just be careful if you're going to be using power tools. I'll wipe that off and see that? Look pretty good already. So that's going to take a little bit more work, and we're going to continue doing that. It's going to take some time, but you know what? I got nothing but, so let's just keep on going. And after a good arm-crushing workout, now inside there you can get some, just get your sandpaper again and you can feed it in. And just, you don't have to like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just work out some of that, the rust and garbage that's inside of the head there like that. It's totally up to you how clean you want to make this. Maybe you wanted to leave it that, with a little bit of patina and rust on it. That's totally up to you too. You wanted to go that way, that's fine. But I like a shinier metal look, so That's what I'm going to go with. And here's the old ball peen once we've cleaned that up. Look at that. Now you do want to use oil when you're scrubbing off old patina and rust. The oil will give the metal a coating so that it doesn't rust right away again. But here we go. After quite a lot of WD-40 and a whole bunch of elbow grease, and I think I got some sweat in my eye. Look at that. And I think that's going to look great as a new hammer. Well, a new old hammer. It is time to get to work on the handle.